Hello, hello, hello. Never mind the game just muting itself when I'm clicked out of it. I return with more Phantasy Star IV. Don't worry about the title so much. I am sleep deprived, but I have drank what could be generously described as an unholy amount of caffeine, so I should be okay. My brain did that thing that it does, where it's like, hey, you have the ability to fall asleep anywhere, except when your brain wakes you up at 5 a.m. for no goddamn reason, saying, "It is time to wake up." And I'm like, okay, great. Phone? Oh, it's 5 a.m.? Alright, time to sleep. "It is time to wake up, bitch." So, I've had a lot of the hyper-caffeinated tea. We're gonna see how well I do today. I'm gonna be playing today by ear, because I am a little loopy, from, the sleep deprivation, and I might be, crashing for several hours in the middle of the day. We'll see. But I'm excited to get back to this game, of course, because I have to have revenge for my wife from this game. Though we've been handed some other delightful ladies, Rika and Demi, both of whom are thicker than Chaz. So Demi needs to be second in the order. Very good. Who the hell is texting me right when I go live? Okay, just an auto-pay thing. Did I mention I'm also easily distracted when I'm a little sleep deprived? Also, the party is kind of low on HP. So I think there's an inn? Yeah, there's an inn. In up first. And then I had refreshed my memory where I need to get the sand crawler first, which is south of town, and Android Girl says it's in some kind of machine bunker place. But yes, no heart attack day. That is the goal, Silvar. Feeling fine so far, despite having consumed the aforementioned unholy amount of caffeine. Right, so my direction is just south, so I'll start heading south. I think these enemies are outdated at this point, so I'm not gonna take them super seriously. I'll just have everybody attack, and yeah, we're good. Oh, okay, Demi uses a blaster. Nice. And yeah, I don't think I need to update her equipment despite her just joining the party. Yeah, attack power of 59. I think that's it's not Grizz. She's actually got the worst attack power of anyone right now. Interesting. What do you have? Headgear Impactor and Titan armor. I don't think there was anything like that. But, oh. See, I knew it. I knew this place was important. I think I said that last week. Yikes, that scared me. Please feel free to enter. Also, just to reiterate, this is a blind playthrough. I do have some stuff pulled up to help me with, realizing what the hell spells and skills do, but aside from that, I'm fairly blind. Fine with tips, please don't spoil things in the story, because I can already tell this one's gonna be good. Because, they already control key. Okay, that seems very key itemy. Is that good? Do I want that? I'm gonna assume so. It made a good noise.
This place is still alive. It has become independent from Seed and Nervous. A lot of other machines are housed here, but they haven't been used for a long time. They probably need some repairs.
I have no idea what these machines are, but this is some place. You're pretty adept at handling these machines. Were you caught by Zio while you were trying to get the system back under control?
Yes, that's right. Zio is very violent.
Very funny.
Defeating Zio is not going to solve the problem. What? Isn't the system being out of control as a result of Zio's doing? No, the real cause of the problem is that Zelen has been issuing abnormal commands. Impossible, not Zelen!
Zelen, what's that?
Zelen is the central control for the Algo Solar System's environmental maintenance systems. It's an orbiting station on the other side of Motavia.
Whoa. How are we going to get there?
First, let's think about defeating Zeo and stopping Nervous.
Yeah, you're right. Grizz is like, dude, we need to get revenge for your girlfriend mentor first. It's not enough just defeating Zeo? If that's the case, this makes me worry about Dark Force. Metal Gear? Oh, hell yeah. That is indeed a sweet ride.
Don't worry, it'll be alright. I'll start the Land Rover up. Let's go outside. It will be waiting. Look at this luster, this massiveness. What a functionally beautiful design. Don't you find it just fascinating?
Oh, yes? Banger alert, help. Oh my god, it's so fast! Woo! Yes! Oh, I knew there were vehicle battles, but oh baby. So we've got Cluster and Graviton. Let me just see what the main guns can do. I don't know how much I can repair the Land Rover, so I shouldn't over-rely on it, but I actually don't remember where I was supposed to be going. I know I can go right back to Zeo's port, but I don't think that was the goal at this point. We were supposed to be finding Rune, I believe. That's what Alice told us to do before she passed out. Hey, oh! Well, that was accidental. Okay, we've got the Land Rover.
Now we can cross the quicksand to the east and get to the Ladia Tower.
And there's supposed to be a person called Rune there.
I don't feel much like seeing him, but I guess we have no choice. Shit, how do I summon the Land Rover back? I didn't think just pushing a button would make me immediately get out. Do I go back to the hangar? A key item, okay. Also, thank God for the laziness macro. Land Rover. Can I discard the Land Rover? Alright, east, you say. Also, still getting XP while in vehicle battle. Pretty cool. Oh, and the trees now become much more of a problem. I see. You know what? Let's cluster bomb these hoes. Alright, take down this grass assassin. I know it's supposed to be Grass Hound, but like I said, I primarily know this system through PSO, so I'm gonna be using PSO names when I run into things I recognize. Also, morning, Reppin. Hope the rest of your birthday yesterday was great. Feel a little... Is that a town I've been to? I don't remember. Hell yeah! That sounds like a perfectly good birthday. Get drunk, do some MMO PvP. What could be finer? Monsen. No, I actually don't think I have been here. Okay.
I wonder what was behind those earthquakes recently. Maybe something bad is going to happen. At that village Termi on the peninsula there, I believe they've enshrined some heroine of yore. Let me see, Ali... I think they said her name was Alice?
Oh shit. Oh, right. I forget that Chaz is such a goddamn square. I mean, if there's a shrine to our mentor girlfriend, I think we have to visit it. That's just the rules. Also, tool shop, are you going to have anything good? Not really. I think I'm good on telepipes and escape pipes. Let me check to make sure. Telepipe and escape pipe. Yep. One of each is really all I need. So, all set there. There have been earthquakes recently.
Oh, help!
Yikes, what's wrong, Grizz?
Oh, I get it. Grizz is afraid of earthquakes, aren't you, Grizz?
Huh? Is that true?
What if I am afraid? I can't help it.
What a coward!
Well, shut up!
At any rate, with earthquakes happening so often like this, it's a real problem.
I'm sure that the plate system is the cause of all this.
Plate system? Metal Gear?
It's a system located just north of here, which controls the tectonic plates of Motavia's surface. I'm sure that system is malfunctioning.
Well, if that's the case, let's shut it down!
What? You're going to stop these earthquakes?
Oh, thank you very much.
What? We're kind of busy.
Please, you must stop these quakes. Please.
But, thanks. We just kind of get dragooned into, solving a problem. I mean, I'll do it for Grizz. I don't give a damn about this town, but Grizz is a good boy. And he doesn't deserve to be bullied by Rika. Like, her stonks fell a little bit. Just because she's bullying our precious... I actually don't know what the hell Grizz is supposed to be. Some kind of moth? Bird? Person? This house is just abandoned.
That quicksand was just a small area, but now it's growing year by year. Presently, Monson is a deserted island on land with no interaction with any other community. We're very lonely and full of inbreeding.
Yeah, sure. 180 Meseta. Seems fair. I don't think I actually needed it, because I've only done battles in the Land Rover, but it's fine. I'm a traveling hunter. What a mess with all the sandworms around here. Just because they don't chase you if you run away from them, don't get any ideas about trying to battle them. That's a good hint. With all these sandworms, the parents will not let their children play outside. I guess they're just being careful. Okay, so sandworms are easy to run from. Very good to know. But I mean, I can't just shoot the shit out of them in the Land Rover. Which is cool. Also, I'm gonna think of, like, the weird British Jeep things every time they say Land Rover. I'm not gonna be able to help it. That's just gonna pop into my brain every time. Or, I don't know, maybe they're perfectly fine vehicles. It's not like I've ever driven one. Just, it's British, so it's gonna get memed on. I'm sorry, this is just the way things are. Okay, so... need to find Rune at the tower, but I also have the goal of stopping the quakes. I feel like finding Rune is a little bit more important. So let me do that first. Oh god, I'm gonna... Burroughs was like the accuracy boosting one, I think. Oh, right, Demi's an android, or gynoid. Of course she wouldn't have any, techniques. Because PSO, right. Anyway, just slash the shit out of them. It'll be fine. Or shoot the shit out of them in her case. Oh! Okay, these enemies are pretty legit, actually. Ew. Medic power barrier, spark, status beam, cover. I should look up what these do. Hang on. Medic. Medical power restores more MP. Recover restores android HP, so that's just a self-heal. Spark. Okay, an anti-machine enemy. Barrier increases magic defense, and stasis beam stuns enemy. Okay, it seems like a good range of skills. It's cool that she's got a self-heal. Because, like, she's really more useful for defense than offense right now. Sadly. Wow! That heals by a lot, too. Oh my god. Also, it continues to be a good day because I got, Worthless Man. I can't even be bothered to remember his name out of the party. The one I hated from the start. This, aside from his ability to be comic relief. Han! Yes, thank you. Okay, yeah, I am seeing there is more XP if you're on foot. Okay, so even though these enemies are a little rough, I think it's still probably better to fight on foot. And, you know, also helps me conserve the, HP or SP or whatever they want to call it of the Land Rover. Don't you have... Yeah, you have Zan. I don't think it's going to be very... Or wait, don't you have a... Yeah, that's right. Air Slash is an AoE. Oh. Those were not that intimidating. Actually, now that I've found the town, it probably isn't a terrible idea to go back to the Hunter City and see if I could buy any equipment for Demi. I also don't know if the shop's there updated, because it does seem to be kind of set up to be like a central hub. It would be a good thing to check as well. Because I think I had bought the latest and greatest gear for everyone who had been in my party before, but Demi I haven't had a chance to check. Particularly because it's about to be dungeon time here. Okay, kill the hell out of that vampire. That thing is nasty. Just my luck that they didn't try to poison my robot. Oh, and paralysis. Great. Just all the status ailments. I like Rika's little cape. It's cute. She's just very cute in general. I've always liked the Newmans in PSO. Oh, right, not attack, not skill. Oh, poison and paralysis stick around. Okay. Somebody knows Auntie, I think. Chaz? You're paralyzed. Oh, the cripples are cute, which is a good bonus. Very true. Okay, let's unparalyze you. Now you're just poisoned. I guess I do have these antidotes, but I would rather use up TP first and save the items for, like, emergencies or when I'm making a more, like, concerted dungeon run. This was the wrong way. Is anyone surprised? True. Oh well, it's fine. Okay, now that I know these things are little baby enemies, not gonna waste an air slash on them. They do not die to one blast from Demi, but that's fine. Demi is technically only level 1. So... Wait, I'm having a thought. Or Demi's level 12, rather, but... Okay, no. Demi can level up. Okay, I had a thought where, like, what if androids can't level up? Because, like, that seems like a thing that an older RPG could do, like, you know, robot. Just does what she does, because she is made that way. Spark is specifically anti-robot enemies. so that's not gonna help here. I'll burn a double slash here. I think that's fine. That's fair. These things are kind of dangerous. Should I allow them to live longer than is strictly necessary? I suppose this is probably part of why, in PSO, the female androids are, like, more focused on defense. You know, Demi might have been part of establishing that, trend? Standard? I'm not sure. Oh, wait. No, I don't need to waste a G-Res. Just use one of your many recovers. And everyone else just keep beating the hell out of it. Skill, not tech. Skill, not tech. Yeah. Androids were low-key really overpowered in PSO, particularly because they just had traps all... Well, I mean, traps were, like, annoying, but yeah, not super serious. And, you know, trap vision wasn't that difficult to get, but I don't know. I liked their stat growths. That said, I have never actually played an android in PSO before. Maybe fix that someday when I go back. Yeah, I think I should telepipe to Aido and see if I can pick up any sweet equipment for Demi. Okay, I did manage to remember the city correctly. Very good, very good. Also, how's everybody's Sunday? As mentioned, I'm fairly sleep-deprived. I ended up staying up a little later just because I'm just very accustomed to have, like, plenty of time to, Oh, right, this is the... I thought this was the house. This is the Hunters Guild. It's going around, I guess, just because I'm accustomed to, like, having a fair number of hours after I finish Shuffle Saturday, and yesterday ran a little long because of the Chrono Cross, so it's like, I'll stay up a little later, it's fine. I'll still be able to get 7 hours. And then my body's like, haha, no! But, oh well, it's fine. That's what caffeine is for. Also, do you have any new side quests? Maybe now that I have the... Excellent. Tinkerbell's dog. This is a request from the house where Tinkerbell lives. Our household pet Rocky has disappeared. Please find him. That is the message. It certainly doesn't seem to be the caliber of work for a hunter. If he offered his 2,000 Meseta, will you take on this request? Sure. In that case, please go to Tinkerbell's house and get more details directly from the owner. Tinkerbell's house is in the east section of Aida. Oh, it's just right here in town? I mean, could be easy money. Couple night with my brother-in-law, nice. I was just, playing more of, the game I'm working on a video essay for. And also, like, I recently resubscribed to Dropout, and I didn't expect to, but I've gotten, cause, like, I know a lot of people, and it's weird, because I've been doing tabletop gaming for a long time, since I was in high school, at least. And before that, I was doing more, like, freeform RP, where there weren't really, like, any rules, just, like, you just kind of have to logic out if things work or not. But, like, real play series, like, you know, Critical Role, Dimension 20, and all that, I don't really get into them that often, but, I tried one of Dimension 20's things that was, like, it's called A Court of Fae and Flowers, and it's just about, like, a bunch of, like, fae and, like, pixies and, like, you know, elves and shit who are the party, just, like, being gossipy little bitches. And it's, like, D&D soap opera, and I'm like, oh my god, I love this. Oh no, they burned the letter where they were going to confess their love. And I'm like, god damn it. This means that I could enjoy soap operas if I gave them a chance. But I was very glued to one of those episodes and I didn't want to fall asleep until it ended, so I just kept playing more Exile 3. Okay, where the hell is Alice's house? I want my free in. This will be useful to figure out for... Oh, wait! Didn't fortune teller lady say something ominous about Alice? Do you have any new dialogue?
Is that right? Alice is... I should have forcibly prevented her from leaving.
And actually, what about the bar, where, like, Alice was a regular? You know, I'd be like, hey, Chaz, I haven't seen Alice in here for a bit.
Children shouldn't be in a place like this, Chaz.
Oh. I mean, fair. Chaz is, like, small baby. Small baby who has not yet learned that theft is okay if you're going to save the world. That was one thing that Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest always got right. Just waltz into anyone's house and take whatever you want. You're on an important mission, damn it. Okay, I'm losing my mind. I know the house is in this town somewhere. Was it, like, more north? No, again, that's just the Hunter's Guild again. It would help if I had, like, a sense of direction at all. Wait, no, it's this, it's this. Ah, we're finally home. Shall we take it easy for the rest of the day? Okay, let's be up bright and early tomorrow. I've always thought that, like, being able to play a robot character is very cool. I once had a more, like, sci-fi tabletop role-playing campaign that I was in. It was, we were using the Cortex system that was adapted to Firefly. For anyone, that's a fucking deep cut, you don't need to understand that to know this story, but basically I was playing a character who was, like, a very fun character to play because she was, like, kind of a reluctant, well, not really reluctant, she took pride in her work, an assassin, so, like, that system had a mechanic where you could get kind of like inspiration in D&D. You could get granted, like, fate dice, which you could just burn on, like, making whatever you wanted better. And so how I would use that is just anytime I had to drop on someone, I would be like, all the fate dice, I'm using that to make sure I hit this person. And that system was such that, like, the more, if you, like, exceeded the accuracy to hit someone by a certain amount, or let's say, like, you know, D&D terms, like, you roll 2 over what you need to hit the person, in that system, that would be 2 more damage. And that's devastating because, like, if you take double digits of damage, you're probably going to die. So I would just, like, overhit people by, like, 15, and the DM would be like, alright, they're dead. But basically, like, that character's whole goal was, I don't have ceramic mail for Chaz, do I? Was, build herself a robot body and upload herself into being a robot. Because of other character stuff that was going on, which is, like, very not a thing in Firefly. But I was like, this can be, like, a long-running thing. And, you know, it led to hilarious moments where, like, I realized that, like, okay, canonically, like, sex bots are in a thing in this setting. I could buy, like, a sex bot and then start to, like, turn that into my character's new robot buddy. And so the rest of the party's like, why did you buy a sex bot and put it in your quarters? And my character's like, oh, no reason, don't worry about it. You know, a lot of, one of those sorts of games where, like, people have a lot of secrets and are, like, sort of sneaking around a little bit, so that was, like, my big thing. It was very fun to do. Were you here before? I've come from Zima to peddle my wares, but look at this town. It's already got a pretty impressive marketplace. I still have to sell the wares I bought, otherwise I'll be too embarrassed to go home. Oh, okay. Was hoping that was gonna be an extra shop or something. I can buy telepipes here. Yes, yes. Let me get a couple for the road. Because inns are starting to charge me more than it costs for a telepipe, so eventually it will be more cost-effective to telepipe back here, use the free inn, and then telepipe back. Maybe. Or no, I can, because Chaz knows Ryuka now, right? Yeah, Chaz knows Ryuka, so I can Ryuka back to town, and then full heal, and then telepipe back to whatever plot city I'm in. Anyway, east part of town for this side quest. This is not east, but... oh, right, it's the jail. I was all excited, like, yes, revenge! And I'm like, oh, well, let's help Tinkerbell with your dog or whatever. Your fortune teller.
Our pet dog is missing. We've searched the town from one end to the other. Pains me to see the children so crestfallen. Rocky, that's my dog's name. I wonder where he could have gone off to.
What, you're a hunter from the guild? You must sure have a lot of spare... No, I'm so very thankful. The fact of the matter is that Rocky, our daughter's dog, is missing. We searched the town but couldn't find him, and outside the town with all these monsters. That's why we went to the Hunters Guild. I beseech you, help us. No leads. Nothing.
Tremendously stubborn and kind of fat. It's because he loves sweet things. No wonder he gets fat. Would this constitute some kind of clue?
No, please tell me every detail, even if it may seem irrelevant.
Let me see, Rocky has good manners and is really cute. Mister, please bring back Rocky as soon as possible, please.
She called me Mister. It's like some bad luck is destined to occur. That's an unhinged take, but okay. Sweet things. A fat dog that likes sweet things. That's not much of a clue. They have searched the town thoroughly. Trying to remember, was there any other place where they made like any mention of sweet things? Not that I can think of. So I'm just gonna let that one sit for now. Also, now that I've upgraded Chaz's armor, is he... Yeah. Yeah, he's on par with Demi, and he's got a better HP pool, so... Grizz, Chaz, Demi, Rika. Rika being the squishy one is a weird timeline. Alright, we warp to... Monsen, I think? Yes. I did choose the correct town. Okay, so where is this tower? It just said to the east, unless the talk is now about... Okay, we've got the Land Rover. Now we can cross the quicksand to the east and get to the Ladia Tower.
And there's supposed to be a person called Rune there.
I don't feel much like seeing him, but I guess we have no choice. Okay, I just head east, young hunter. Also, kind of amazed I didn't get any random encounters getting here. Oh, new town. Termi.
My, you must be strangers here. This is Termi. This is a village that worships a heroine of yore.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is one that is devoted to our mentor girlfriend.
It is a fact there were a series of earthquakes, but I left home because I got sick and tired of that mean old lady. Return to Monsen? That's a joke.
At first I thought little about moving to Termi, but now at the quicksand I can't go home even if I want to. Besides, my wife would rather stay here. Ah, equipment shop. Oh my god, please don't tell me ceramic mail just got outclassed. Son of a bitch. Well, those are very expensive, and I'm not even close to affording them. But well, if it isn't the consequences of my rash spending decisions. Alice would be very disappointed in me. I did not spend my money wisely. Oh, there was not more town that way. Here I thought I was being all smart. Oh well. It'll keep me better protected as I grind.
This heroine of the past you talk about, she put her adversary down by force, right? Only uncivilized people would do something like that. I'm telling this to the heavily armed group that has barged into my home. I can smell the urge to fight in you. It may be a necessary evil in order to survive, but I don't like it. I don't like you guys. Please leave.
Okay. Can't even steal anything on the way out. What a jip.
You don't know about our heroine? You'll be stricken by divine punishment. She was a great person who long ago confronted and conquered the evil wizard.
This village has a lot of history. Apparently a heroine came to visit and took to this town greatly.
Oh wait, is this gonna be... Nope. Not right. Statue of Heron. Alice Landale. A cat? Wonder if it's a pet. Oh yeah, this is the heroine of the first Phantasy Star, isn't it? Because she had a cat party member. Wait, what is this a TOS offense? This is the hill of the person of courage, isn't it romantic? Perfect for a couple, isn't it? Oh, right, well I guess you can't... When you left the build... I literally don't remember what I said. Oh, the Lydia Tower? That's located south of the village. Come to think of it, there was some person the other day who said he was heading for the tower too. He was tall and gazed at the statue of the heroine for quite a while. Anything neat at ye old tool shop? Oh, you have a cool face graphic. Oh, that. I mean, I would think... Cakes that have nutritional value? Oh, it's straight up a souvenir shop. That's funny. But, fair enough. I would think it would be like, when used as a noun referring to someone of that group, that would be the context in which it would be offensive. And I did not say that word, but it is related to that word, so I guess I could see that. I will be more careful in the future, I guess. This doesn't come up often, but I was raised in the middle of nowhere, so I've got, there's some problematic shit rattling around in my head that occasionally comes out, despite my best efforts. Ooh. God, game soundtrack is so good. Oh, I thought we were, like, walking up to the tower. We're already in the tower, eh? I think Shadow Saber is a recycled enemy, but Ripper is new, question mark? So I'm gonna focus the Ripper, and just see what these enemies can do. I mean, if it was in context where, you know, we immediately have that discussion, I assume it will be fine, but... You never know. Better to be safe than sorry. So we'll just blast down the Ripper first. Yeah, Shadow Sabers are a joke at this point. Wait, I need to remember. Macro. Besides, what are they going to do? Ban me during Pride Month? Like I've joked before, if I ever get cancelled, I will make noises about bisexual erasure and run in the confusion. I will play every card that's in my deck. Cancel me, I'll cancel you. Mutually assured. Cancellation destruction. Oh no, place is a maze. Well, hope you're ready to be here for 3 hours, chat. Exactly. I can't get canceled during Pride Month, it's illegal. I wonder if, like, cause the group I work for, the Almost Certainly Not a Criminal organization, they try to be very, like, sensitive to LGBT stuff. Like, they have the option where, like, in your, email you can display pronouns, and I'm the only one on my team who does it, so I don't know if, like, I don't know if people are going to try and, like, awkwardly do some kind of, like, hey, happy Pride Month thing. Then again, like, you know, doesn't mean that one of my... Because I don't know that much about my coworkers on my team. They might be just, you know, have a different orientation. But I'm the only one who I know of, at least, who has, like, at least some kind of gender thing. But oh, that's right. Flying enemies can be a little tough to hit. I forget this. And I'm actually, it's funny, I've been really bad about attending Pride stuff. I'm actually going to, like, lived in Denver for, like, almost a decade, and I think this year is going to be the first time that I'm actually going to go to, like, the Pride event. Again, I grew up in the middle of nowhere, so, like, I just forget that, like, Pride events are, like, a thing I can just go to, now that I live in a place that, like, has population and, like, civilization. It's also just kind of part of, like, because I don't know, it's almost like I get a little too tapped out, because I am an introvert, and, like, it's a lot of just being around people there, so it can be a little exhausting for me. I absolutely just went in a circle, god damn it. Okay, so I need to go south at that intersection. But, you know, I'm fine with a dungeon that has some easier enemies. I'll allow it, because I am down a party member right now. But my boy Rune, I'm looking forward to getting him back on side. I imagine he's going to seem less OP now that I have got some levels on me, but he's still probably going to be pretty goddamn good. That, and he's going to bring a very snarky energy, which I'm going to appreciate the hell out of. I also had a moment where, like, because I was doing some work on my swamp cooler early this morning, basically making sure it would be good to just flick and turn on during the middle of stream if I needed, because it is going to get up to like 85 or something here today, and because I am a little baby when it comes to heat, that's too hot for me. And for a second I thought there was like a leak in it, and like it was going to like water was spewing out of one of the pipes. I was like, oh god, please no. But no, it was actually fine. Hell yeah. What is Stardew? A mysterious blue perfume. Hey. I mean, you know, my organization's pretty good about it too. Although I think it helps that Oh, Centaur, you're a new enemy. I should probably kill you first. Though I think it helps people that I'm good with he or they. Makes it easier. Like, some people, when I was in training, were like, very careful, and I was like, oh yeah, just use either. It truly, I don't care which one you use. Like, some people even went out of the way to, like, alternate, like, using here, then using there. I'm like, you don't need to use that. Go to that much trouble. It's fine. 29C, thank you. I keep forgetting, like, my audience is predominantly American, and, you know, Fahrenheit is what I'm used to thinking in, so that's always what I'm gonna say it, but, you know, I do check my analytics, and, you know, obviously, I have a few Canadians. Silvar, you, of course, come to mind, but, you know, I got a few, apparently loyal lurkers from Brazil. Always much love to y'all. And then just a few random ones, like I saw I had someone from Singapore? A couple streams ago was like, interesting, or I assumed just one person, because Twitch was like, oh yeah, 1% of your viewership, Singapore. I'm like, what? How? Okay. Also, this is not the correct way to go, so I am left somewhat confused. Always good to test these sorts of things ahead of time. Like, last year I was real bad because I thought, like, setting up my swamp cooler would be way more trouble than it actually turned out to be. Because in past years, I'd had, like, the company who installed it just come out and, you know, kind of give it a check and activate it for the year, but then I looked up how to do it myself, and I was like, okay, this is not that bad, but I need the help of another person. And just, so I asked my brother-in-law to help, because my brother had long since left town, and he wasn't able to do it for a while. And so, there were days where, like, it was getting hot, and, like, the temperature inside my house was getting up to, like, the mid-80s, like, on the thermometer. And so, you know, I was sweating buckets. And then he finally came out here, and we did the thing, and it was like, oh, that took, like, 5 minutes, and we didn't need to do half of the shit that I did. Great, I'll just do this solo from now on. Meant to test it weeks ago. Hey, you still beat the buzzer on it getting hot. Like, I'm almost kind of weirdly excited to have the swamp cooler running, because it's just such a relaxing thing. Like, it's just this nice, cool, like, moist air blowing through the house. I like it a lot. Yeah, I will take dry heat over... Wake up! I will take dry heat over wet heat every single... Oh, that's bad. I might need to escape pipe out of here and stock up on paralyzed heals, because I don't think Auntie can do the trick. I mean, I'll try it, but... Auntie? No. Okay. Yeah, I think I only have, like... Yeah, I've only got 2 paralyzed cures. Yeah, we gotta go back to town. But yes, dry heat, very nice. Very nice. I enjoy. Also, just like when they're dead, they're just like, oh, wait. Oh, paralysis wears off on its own. Oh. That's not so bad. Should still be prepared, though. Now that I know that's gonna be, like, a thing. Also, I need to buy another escape pipe. That's right, there's not a real item shop in this town. God damn it. It adds some flavor to, like, just have there just be a little gift shop in this place, but also kind of annoying. I don't know. Ultimately, it's fine, because I do have Ryuka to quickly just zip around the world map. But, you know. Would be... Oh, hello. Are you the lost dog? This scraggly little dog must be Rocky. Here, boy. Ah, wait! Wow, that was lucky. Give me an escape pipe. Give me a paralysis cure, and a paralysis cure, paralysis cure, paralysis cure. And then I imagine, like, next level I'll get, was it just Auntie to cure paralysis in PSO? Might have been. Anyway, let me see if I can find that dog elsewhere around town, or if it, like... Maybe one of the NPCs will be like, a dog just ran out of town. Huh? You're strangers. You must have a strange sense of fun to visit Monson. Oh, where has that fat dog gone? Oh, where could he be? With his rotund belly and his ears cut short. Maybe that's the thing, he'll just, like, randomly appear in towns. I could see that being a thing the game would do, question mark? Oh, wait, don't I know Rimpa? Someone knows Rimpa. Son of a bitch. Yep, Chaz knows Rimpa. Well, I probably looked that up last week and then forgot about it. Oh, well. Alright, now that I know what I'm doing a little better. I mean, it's still good that I have those paralysis cures in case, you know, Chaz gets, paralyzed. And hey, it's just more time here in this banger. I mean, the combat theme is also a banger, but, you know, the tower banger. Remove paralysis, of course. That one's just a little more, like, just arcane enough that I can't figure that out at first glance. Like, anti to antidote, I get that. But some of the other ones, like Deban, it doesn't quite click in my head. Okay, let's see. I went this... No. I went left and then down, right? Shift into Ban, I just remember from PSO. Well, yeah, but I don't think they have the same effects. Like, Diban is defense up here, and that's Jellin in PSO. Shift, though, yeah, that is the same. I remember because I used to make jokes about Jellin all the time. So it would be like, are you Jellin? I'm Jellin like a felon, because those ads were around back then. Does anyone even remember those? Alright, Rika, let's get some healing out. Straight Deban Jellin, right? Or I could be getting the effect of Jellin wrong. I just, for sure that was a technique in PSO. I might be fucking up the, Wait, no. That was just the treasure path. I do remember, eventually. Yeah, just use the attack macro, it's fine. Just unga bunga, we get a free round at first. I don't have to think. This one is no potion. I was looking up some... Oh! Shadowblade found? I was looking up some things about the game after, last night, and... Ow, it's less attack, and it drops my defense? And... Yeah, this thing sucks. And I saw that Poshul can be a party member? I would have just... like, if I had gotten Poshul as a party member last night, I would have just ended stream. I would have been like, nope, not doing this. I would have refunded Silvar's points and just ended the night. But I'm doing well, Cody, despite being, sleep-deprived, because my brain not doing the right thing and waking me up at 5 a.m. Terrible. It's usually bad when they make the mascot character like a real party member. So insta-kill, okay. That makes sense, because I do think that was like an affix that could be a thing in PSO, so I guess that's where it comes from. Kinda not worth it. Yeah, with all the stat penalties it seems to incur. Particularly because I already have a variety of skills that have a chance of causing insta-death, like Assassinate and Crash, so it does seem fairly pointless. So I mean it... Of course, Demi is immune to sleep because robot. Neat detail. Good old Android units. But, you know, it will be nice just to sell for a little bit more cash, because I need to buy all the wonderful new armor that is available in the village shop. Demi does not seem like she gets a lot of stats. Hey, it's the Bland. It's the... Why did I not say man correctly? Wow, we're struggling today. Rune, so you were here after all. You've come, Chaz. Amazing that you got all the way up here with those short legs of yours. Rune, this is no time for jokes. I implore you, give us your assistance. Hey, what happened to Alice? Is something wrong? Well, the fact is that right? Such a thing happened. Alice. But let's not be hasty. As soon as we get the Psycho Wand...
Psycho Wand? Metal Gear?
Yep, I came here to get it. The Psycho Wand is the only weapon that can break through Zio's magic barrier. So, Rune! The Psycho Wand is supposedly sealed up in the uppermost level of the Ladia Tower. I haven't got my hands on it yet. I'm on my way to get it now. Will you accompany me? Once you find the Psycho Wand, I will be more than happy to lend a helping hand. Okay, I get it. Hell yeah. Okay. Rune, how OP do you look now? Now that we're a bit more caught up in levels. Force Cane, you're equipped with Psy stuff. Your defense power still is a little on the low side. Okay, so he got them abilities. I think his defense is still lower than Rika. Oh yeah, definitely. The plan is in the tower. It's all going according to plan. I got a plan, or I got a plan. Fucked up my own joke immediately. Oh, one. Oh. Okay, I was about to say this is one of those that I have to use magic to kill, but nope. You can just unga bunga on it. Rune does have a lot of PP. Yeah, let me... Like, you know, I may as well. Yeah, he might have had these skills before, but I need to refresh my memory. Seals silences enemy, that makes sense. Jifoy and Jiwat, yeah, they're just upgrades of the other one. What is arrows? Anti-sleep. Gra was gravity, that I remember. And Watt and Foy, okay. Yeah, Gra is what we want. Because he is all in on attack magic, so might as well. I can't buy any mono fluid, which, yeah, 78. Okay, he is not an insta-kill nuke. I know, right? Fake Phantasy Star fan. Though I don't think you can even really call me a fan if I've only ever played Kid, so before now, basically. I mean, I've put in 20, 30 hours, somewhere in there, into Phantasy Star 2, but that's not really enough time to get anywhere of significance in that game, because so much of that was just grinding. And, like, I was enjoying the game, but goddamn, it got to be a little too much for me, which does make me sad. But at a certain point, I just want to move on to other games. That's just the opening grind. We've had one grind, yes, but what about second grind? Split up by gender, and then Gra. Emulate with fast forward, yeah. And I was playing it on one of the collections, but it was the PS3 one. I don't think they included emulator functions like save states or fast forward in that. Robots and centaurs, the two genders. Exactly. I'm so glad you understand. You know, it is kind of funny that healing techniques work on Demi. Because, like, I've played some RPGs where, you know, just robots are completely immune to magic. Oh, item pack is full. Oh, it's just an escape pipe. But I do have a lot of antidotes, so I'll pitch that. But if I'm running out of room, Then have a delicious monomate, Chaz. Because why not? I don't have a mag to shove a bunch of healing items down their throat. If it's surprise attack. We unga and also bunga. Damn it. Well, it's fine. Right, I forget they are fast, too. But not fast enough. Hoping Rune stays around for a while. He's pretty cool. And, like, now that I'm caught up to him and okay. So, let me have all the physical fighters dogpile, and then I will try a gravity. See if that's more effective than just bonking. No, it is not. Okay, this is just one of those enemies where they take 1 damage from everything. Oh! That spell's annoying as shit. Okay, so it... Ooh, skill disrupt. What that do? Disrupt. I'm on the wrong page. Disrupt. Slashes enemy. Okay, just another damage skill. So these things are metal slimes that give bad experience. I am not a fan of that. And I don't appreciate it very much, to be frank. Could you not, game? Demi, use one of your self-repairs. It's so nice that she comes with that. I feel like I'm about due for a res that cures the party. That would be very nice to have in my back pocket. And then hit him with the Gravity is a good movie, as my buddy Ryan is so fond of saying. Well, I've never seen that movie. And in fact, I often get it confused for another sci-fi movie that I saw. Like, I always think it's... What's it called? Githulu. Okay, what does Githulu do for me? But anyway, that spell, or that movie, is called Sunshine. Pretty cool movie. Medium Bolt Tech. Okay. Fell asleep watching Gravity. Ooh. Though, I mean, is it one of those where it's just like, it's got a slower pace going on, and if you come in expecting that, it might be better? Or do you not think that could have saved it if you were, like, in the right mood for it? Because I feel like I have largely heard good things about it, beyond just Ryan's memeing. But again, never seen it myself. So there's stairs there, but there... Oh, surprise attack on haunts. Good. Hate these damn things. Also they also do kind of remind me of, I think they call them shadows in Dragon Quest. They have a kind of similar design, too, and a similar gimmick. They take just, like, almost no damage from anything. Their main thing is a self-destruct, if I recall, though, or gets blown away, as Dragon Quest usually calls it. And I feel weird that every time I play an RPG, I always end up talking about Dragon Quest, and I've yet to play a Dragon Quest on stream. They're all just long enough that I feel like it could be a problem. Maybe, you know, if and when I can... Oh, this looks like a pain in the dick. Let's get out of here. If and when I can get a job that lets me, is this gonna be it? Is this the... No, this is not the thing. This is a random battle. If and when I get a different job within my organization that lets me not be as emotionally and vocally drained at the end of a workday. I would love to play some longer games, like, well, maybe not Chrono Cross after the first impression of left, but like a Dragon Quest game would be cool. Raid Mantle? Nothing is known about this item. Ominous. Can anyone equip it? Oh, yes, it is a better armor. Wow, that boosts his defense quite a bit. Don't deserve the glory of Chrono Cross. You know what? I think I'm fine with that. It's just like, just that battle system, man. I was straight up not having a good time with it. He's as chonky as Grizz at this point. Feels weird putting my wizard up toward the front line, but hey, this is the timeline we've been put into. Ha! I bet you can, Repu, I bet you can. And again, let me try some science on these haunts. Maybe I can use some insta kills on them. And meanwhile, I can just blast that Shadow Saber with a one-hit kill. Let me see if like an Earth works on him. You don't have any insta-kills, so you can help kill that thing. Eliminate, right. I thought it was assassinate for some reason. Damn, Jip boy. Ow. Earth. Shit. This is what I get for doing science. I still don't have a way to res people. Rune's dying. Well, shit. I mean, I might be fine without him. And he was over-leveled anyway. Just, if it looks like I'm gonna get in a boss fight, I will use the quick save that the Steam copy gives me. And then I can always telepipe out if I need to. Damn it. Immediate karma for putting him on the front line, too. Suppose I should have known better. Even with the higher defense, he just doesn't have the HP of someone like Chaz to help stand up against attacks. Alas and alack. Well, we could... Ooh, treasure. We can just, you know, just carry around his unconscious body for... Oh, also, Repu, since he still seemed to be around, if convenient. What the hell is that thing that I picked up where they're like, the star dew. A mysterious blue perfume. What do we... Another star dew. We'll discard an antidote. Or wait, is that supposed to be a star atomizer? Because if that's a star atomizer, I think that's the Phoenix Down. So I could just pop one of those bad boys right now. But the description seems a little more ambiguous. This was not the correct way to go? Very well. Oh, that's many dudes. Big AoE. Oh, right. I always get the atomizers mixed up. Still, good to have. I was just saying how I felt I was due to have some AoE healing. Even if it's in the form of a consumable, I'll take that. It's still better than I was doing before. Although Although, to be fair, like, usually when I found an atomizer in PSO, it was not, oh great, I have this wonderful consumable. It was, great, I can shove this into the mouth of my mag to give it a lot of stats. Because the only items that really mattered were monofluid and difluid for most of my runs. Because I just liked playing my Ramar. Or else a, Q-Nuaral. Basically the mixed magic and melee or ranged class, for those who don't know PSO. Which is weird, because I don't like techniques in that game, but I do think there's value in, like, when you're playing PSO solo, to have access to a lot of, you know, like, buff spells and things like that. I do think, were I to, like, you know, play it online on that private server that I do have the program downloaded for, I would play something a little more specialized. Probably, you know, an Android Hunter, or Android Ranger, just to pump out lots of damage from a distance. This tower has been whittling down my resources a bit. I've also not been super careful about how I'm spending them, to be fair, but... Oh, the way up is right down here. I see. Side paths? No, only centaurs. Side paths and centaurs, the less successful spin-off from Dungeons. Oh yeah, the cane is absolutely in there. The cane is 100% in there. Okay, on a surprise attack, yeah, take these boys down. Hoping I can get a better gun for Demi eventually. Because she's a little underwhelming, right? Oh god. That crit was nasty. Why don't you use die mate on yourself? So you don't die, mate. Comedy? Doing my best in my sleep-deprived brain here. Damn, great experience up killing 4 of those dudes, though. Do love to see that. No, not a giant res, just a regular res. I think it's supposed to be giant res. And like giant foy. Nope, no haunts. Not a big old group of haunts. This group I will fight. Because Shadow Saber is not that bad. Not that bad at all. Of course, I'm fretting a bit now. Now that I know that there's the sword that they can drop has a chance of insta-kill. Like, they have the chance of that as well, if that's maybe their whole thing. Though I would think I would have run into that by now. Were that the case? Anyway, let me... just in case. This doesn't look like it's going to be boss. This suddenly seems more likely it will be boss fight. So this is the Psycho Wand. We can now break the barrier. Ah, this is it. I've been waiting for the... Or wait, is that not Rune? Oh shit, it is someone else.
Upon the decree of Zio, I am taking the Psycho Wand.
You're Zio's underling? What a brain-dead kid you are. Chaz, don't let him get the Psycho Wand. You don't have to tell me that. Stop ordering me around all the time.
Come on, is this any time to bicker? It's coming.
That thing. Anyway. Open with Warcry, of course. And just start spamming my best skills. barrier boosts magic defense, so I may as well put that up in case it uses any techniques on me. And, yeah, start queuing away with double slash. Okay, that ain't that bad. Though barrier might be helping me out with that. Okay, is Crash actually an insta-kill? I'm not remembering for certain now. Sorry. I hate that this kills enemy with an... Yeah, it is an insta-kill skill. Okay. Nope. Grizz is just for fight. Crosscut. Don't think I really need to do healing. Oh, let me try a stasis beam. It won't work, but for science. Nope, it... Okay! Well, that could have gone better. Shit. Might be a good thing that I quick-saved just before this. Stop critting, you slut. Jesus, it's straight up every attack now. It's... Damn it, didn't outspeed. I mean, it's fine. I'm sure had I played more games in the system, I wouldn't have... Oh, now you use the fire breath that does 12 damage. Now you do that. Sure. Sure, sure. It's fine, it's fine. It's good. Whoop, no, don't quick save. Quick load. Anyway, that didn't happen. So, as I was saying, we should probably escape hype out of here. Or wait, no, I've got skill points left on Chaz. I can save myself the item usage. Heinous, that's the one. Damn, I might be just a tad little bit under-leveled, perhaps. Well, now that I know... Now that I know. Oh, Disrupt is an AoE attack. That's cool. Always good to have more of those. I mean, I've got Rune, you know, when he's not busy being dead. Okay, and with the money and the things that I can sell off now, I should hopefully be able to buy at least some of the armor that's in this place, which suddenly it makes sense why the shop in this town is just all about the armor. Okay, so... Yeah, Rune should probably be at the back of the party, regardless of his defense, just because his HP is so crap. So who needs the boost the most? Probably Demi and Rune, just because their HP totals are so bad. Everyone else, if they're at full HP, they should be able to tank a crit. So I'll just have to be very careful about the healing. Circlet and Psycrown are cheap enough. I don't want to have anyone use the shield, though. I just want to Unga Bunga with two-handed weapons. Let me see how good Psycrown and Circlet. Let me check first to make sure I need the Circlet. I absolutely do not, thank God. I would have been revealed as a clown live on stream yet again. Okay then, let me sell off some of this garbage I don't need. Like the Land Rover! Can you imagine if they let me do that? One Meseta for a Shet? That's annoying. Damn it. Thought since it was like a rare drop off an enemy, it would sell for a bit, but they're like,
Oh, that thing? No, that's a piece of shit. We don't want that.
okay, so I'm left with not enough to buy a Psy Mail. I may go into grinding podcast here and get a Psy Mail for at least Chaz and Rika before I take another run at that boss. Yeah, I think that suits my current sleep-deprived state pretty well. I am going to use the restroom real quick, re-up on my water, and then we can settle in for some nice, comfy grinding. So I will be back in just a bit. Hope you'll stick with me. The resident clown returns, and I am now realizing that I forgot to put that BRB GIF on the shuffle screen. Great. Love that for me. Just forgetting to do basic goddamn things on my own stream. Ah. Oh well, c'est la vie. So, I think I need to get... I do think I need to try and speedrun my way to the top of the tower here, because that can seem more conducive to spawning, like, more of those centaurs at once. And those seem to drop the most XP out of here. So, we need to commit war crimes against centaurs to level up the fastest. The rest of these are just small fry and don't matter as much. I also probably should be better about using runes stuff. But it feels so bad when I waste some of his TP when I kill something with physical strikes. Like, I wish he were just a little bit faster. I like my mages to be quick, so like in random battles they can go first and just blast with AoE, and then I have... That is not the right way. You know, I can't even blame that on sleep deprivation. That's just my brain being up to its usual shenanigans. I think it was Hune that was the OP tech. Or the OP skill. Yes, it very was. You know, that was pretty good XP too. see, I need to go up and then around and down. I think that was the thing to do. That was the maneuver. This isn't Chrono Cross. Imagine. Morning, Dread. How you doing? After a boss almost certainly did not humiliate and absolutely wipe the goddamn floor with me, I am grinding for no particular reason, so we're just settling in with comfy grinding. Because I'm sleep deprived. So that's about my level of things. Unga bunga things for XP and money. I hope you have managed to escape the apparent plague of sleep deprivation that went around last night. I don't hate Cross. I like everything about Cross except the combat system. I appreciate that they were trying to do something different, but if that's the result of their experiment, I'd rather they just kept it basic bitch mode. Went to bed 4, got up at 10. I mean, that's 6 hours, that's fine. You can do fine on 6. Or a lot of people can. I guess I don't know for sure if you can, but I would be good on 6. I would still need caffeine, like less than the unholy amount of caffeine I have drank today. I would still need little caffeine, but I would be functional. I would be functional. I do think that, like, just straight up, I like everything about Cross except for combat system. Like, vibes, great. Music, great. Characters seemed enjoyable. What of the plot I got to see? Fun. Little side aspects, like being able to, like, you know, explore and get Skelemon's head. Cool. Choices apparently mattering. Nice. I think the level up system is good. Just did not like combat. Pup is there to be like, you must interact with the world, or I am in need of walkies. Sorry, Silvar, just, you know, spoiler alert, this is absolutely going to happen when you do that thing you've been threatening to do and make me play a bunch of Super Metroid. I already know I don't like that game. Because it requires you to have something called a sense of direction, and my brain is broken and doesn't have that. Okay, so we're just gonna hope that Grizz doesn't take any damage here. Oh, that works too. Like, otherwise, I can see the appeal of games where, you know, the focus is on exploration, but I can't with that. I guess that's the question. Which one is of more value to you? Though I could see myself playing Chrono Cross off-stream, just, it's never going to be a game I will choose to play on-stream, probably. Because I am still intrigued enough to, like, want to see more of the story. But I just might use, like, the patented Square Enix cheat your way through our games thing to just not interact with the combat. So here, I was literally complaining about that last night, but I've become the thing I've fought! Or, well, not fought, but complained about. Master Wayne. For some reason I thought this was not the right... Is this the right staircase up? Am I just gaslighting myself here? Besides, you know, if you like to see Super Metroid stream, just head on over to Mystic's stream when he's doing it. He'll give you so much Metroid, more Metroid than your body has room for. That ain't for me. I mean, the game, not Mystic's perfectly fine. I ain't saying that. Don't get it twisted. How about if I just toss a Watt in there? That'll clean up this encounter. Wow. The like lower tier single target spells actually do pretty well. No. It's already in Mystic's streams, true. Yeah, Mystic's great. It's just the game that he plays that I don't like, and it's a testament to his ability as a streamer that I can still hang out and vibe, despite him not playing a game that I like. I think that's the real test, you know, of you as a streamer. If, like, people don't like the game you're playing, and they're still willing to, like, hang out. Like, my buddy Brian does a very good job at that, with the constant through line in his streams of, you know, TCW, the Gamba wrestling, like, mini-game, I guess you would call it, that he runs along with his streams. Because, like, he can be playing a game that I do not care one bit about, and I will still tune in, because I'm like, I wanna, you know, hear him talk about whatever, and also, I need to get my wrestling gambling fix in. I need that in my life. Okay, this is the top floor, yes? Yes, okay, great. We start doing some war crimes on Centaurs here. Who's ready to walk in a circle? And that's the Brian J on Twitch, incidentally. I think I've got him in my recommended channels. If not, I need to fix that. But he and I rarely overlap with our schedules, so I don't really ever get to raid him, which is a shame. Oh, man. God, I've had like upwards of 200 milligrams of caffeine and I'm still like yawny and shit at almost 11 a.m. This is not good. This is not good at all. I'm doing my best. Worth talking to everyone. Games World individual stories from Chef's Kiss until the last act where it gets very Xenogears. I mean, yeah. From just the bits and pieces I've managed to retain from... God, these things hit so damn hard. Because I know, you know, Madge always makes reference to games going Chrono Cross with something time at the end. Oh god, don't kill Rude. Come on. I need to grind up him as well, though I am primarily here for Though, I mean, honestly, I'm fine with stories going a little Xenogears. Particularly on older JRPGs, I will... Oh, fuck no. Nope, we're not dealing with Triple Haunt. I'm fine with them going a little weird or, like, ambiguous with stuff. Between, you know, being a little more forgiving of an older translation and, just JRPGs just kind of being like that sometimes. I'm good with it. And, you know, in the case of Xenogears, just they straight up did not have the dev time they needed. And I'm sympathetic to that. Just having to get something out the door. Grills into Bear Grylls, his final form. Yeah, we haven't had any of our Pokemon evolve yet. Gotta get on that. And Demi, I can have her use a self-repair. Again, love that that's a thing. Oh yeah, you get to see that in play sometimes. Not directly, but you get to see the results, I suppose. Which is kind of why I was like, do I want to talk about this? Yeah, I think I do. Someone, I won't out who in case you want to remain anonymous, sent me a link to, like, saying that, Hollow Stars, which, if you don't know, that's, like, the male branch of, like, the VTuber group Hololive, was accepting, like, applications. And I thought about it, and I was like, you know, I just think from all the limitations that would come from that, even if I could get in, I don't think I'd want to. Just because, like, yeah, it would be a big boost to, you know, it gets you something of a guaranteed audience, but it's also kind of like almost a, god damn it. Well, this battle's off to a great start. I mean, I have had people suggest multiple times that I do the VTuber thing because I don't show my... Wait, is medic power an AoE heal? Because I don't show my face anyway. Hang on. Medical power just says restore... I think this might be an AoE heal. Shit. Because, yeah, you would have the limitations of, like, having to get stuff approved. Like, they basically have to operate under, like, Japanese copyright, where you have to get permissions to do everything. Which seems miserable. And, you know, I would be locked into needing to stream a given number of times per week and all that. Oh! Medic power is a reds! Oh, I'm a fucking clown! Well, this changes everything. Okay. Demi's stocks have risen massively off of this news. Holy shit. She's a lot better than I thought. Oh my god. Buy Demi stocks. Both genders at once. No. There's a reason I don't list my, I don't list, she, her among my pronouns. I am a few things, but I am not girl. You can tell that whenever I do a female voice. Fire the voice and keep the... I don't think they've ever done that, Cody, but that is technically a thing that they could do. Oh, robot and centaur genders, of course. I mean, I don't know if I would want to appropriate from robot and centaur culture at the same time, though. That'd be pretty problematic of me, don't you think? I'm forgetting our own jokes here. It's the sleep deprivation. Don't mind me. But yeah, I do think, like, as Hololive goes, they're... Like, yeah, I would have to get permissions to play games, so I couldn't just do whatever I wanted. It would be a boost to viewership, which would be cool. But, yeah, there would be the restrictions and, perms... Fuck, what was I getting in here? Oh yeah, also, like, their big focus is on, like, you know, like, idol stuff, which I have, like, negative interest in. Every time I interact with like, Hololive talent, it's despite, not because of the idol roots and, like, idol culture and everything, because I just kind of find it kind of, like, weird and bad, the whole idol thing. I don't get it. I do not understand the appeal. Straight up. Because it's just like, you know, oh, you want to, like, kind of tier 3 sub for this person and, like, put them up on a pedestal, but, you know, the instant they show any interest in, like, another person, you know, you send them death threats. That seems just kind of weird and bad to me, and I'd rather not just interact with that whole scene, man. Japan is weird, true. Japan is weird, the US is weird, everywhere is weird in different ways. sometimes that weirdness can be good. A lot of the time that weirdness can seem bad if you're not in the culture, or maybe even if you are in it anyway. I can't speak to that, but like there are plenty of things about the US that I'm not super fond of. It's true. Very big difference between being weird and being a freak. Let your freak flag fly. Oh, hey, she learned shift. K-pop. Yeah, that's another good example. That's not idol culture, but it's kind of like it's adjacent to it. It rhymes with it. Kind of also the same deal. Or like, you know, I always think about the, you know, this is not, you know, I don't think this would be a problem being a virtual idol, but like there was the one idol who like she took a picture of herself where it was like she took a selfie where it was just like her face, and off of the reflection in her eyes, someone figured out like where she lived. I'm like, Jesus Christ. That's the point where it's like, it's time to get out of whatever led to you having to be in that situation. Like, obviously it is not your fault that that happened to you, but holy shit. It's time for just everyone involved to stop. Mostly that guy that did that, but kind of everyone. It's at that point you gotta take a step back and be like, alright, how did we get here? How did this happen? What led to this? Your eyes tell the whole story. Your eyes are windows to the soul, and also windows to doxing. In the wrong hands, apparently. You need to heal up the room. Like, these guys are good XP, but man, do they make me work for it a bit. People know Gura's literal parents' house. Oh no. Yeah, I have taken advantage because, like, a few VTubers that have gotten interested in them, like, you know, I'm really curious to see what they actually look like. But I always stop it there. You know, I don't delve deep. I'm just always like, oh, interesting. They're cute. And, like, that's just the end of it for me. But some people want to know way too much about the person behind the character. And, like, that's just kind of... It's just kind of a thing in... It's like one of those norms in VTubing where, like, you're supposed to respect the privacy to the point where, like, it's kind of there's a countercultural norm around it to, like, also defile, or defile's not the right word, but, like, to defy them. Oh, you're out of TP. I still want to have you heal Rune, though, so he does not get dead. Only good in moderation. Yeah, that's fair. I was hoping Air Slash was gonna hit those things for a little bit more damage. But, hey, it worked out. You know what? You know, just like wondering what hair smells like, that's fine. That's fine. You know, just all that normal stuff. Also, ugh, Reddit. Well, thank God. You know, maybe they could use the company. Yeah, like they work out deals with their people. Like, you know, I've said a lot about how I wouldn't want to work with Hololive, but like Hololive is still good as far as VTubing goes. They're not like, you know, an actually evil VTubing company like, you know, say Nijisanji. Yeah, dream face reveal thing. But I mean, well, yeah, it's like that. But you know, Dream was just, you know, he was the same as me, not showing off the face. And he just got big enough where there was that same mystique. But VTubing, I feel like, invites that just by default. Versus like what I'm doing, where I don't know. I guess it invites that by default. But it's like VTubing, you're like, you have something in place of that, versus me where it's just like there's just nothing. There's just my voice. I did not know Dream wrote a song. All I know about the man is he got accused of cheating at Minecraft speedrunning and he did a face reveal. That is the extent of what I know about Dream. Yeah, exactly. If you hide something, people want to find it. Exactly. I did a face reveal for follows. But yeah, make people pay you for that shit. Why not? Get that paper. And you know, I just like... I just privated the VOD for when I did that face reveal. So outside of when people make me react to my old content, where you can see my face circa 6-7 years ago, I can just bust it out occasionally. That song Fireflies was even worse. Oh no. There was a summer, actually, where I got, like, Stockholm Syndrome into liking that Fireflies song. Because it played all the goddamn time after closing time. When I was working at the Wendy's I was working at in college for some reason. I don't know why. No, Disrupt was the AoE. Illusion is the... right. I'm forgetting what things do. This was also AoE? This is not AoE. Guitar Hero song to that? Oh no. Wait, I shouldn't have had... shit. I spread out attacks when I shouldn't have, because I didn't use any actual AoE. DK Garlic coin for face reveal. Kind of. Kind of. It's not me as I currently am, but I guess if you want to look at it that way, it's not technically wrong. It is a side consequence of that happening. It's just an extra reason why I hate it when people redeem for that. Beyond just me cringing at my terrible old bad videos. This is a good-looking man. No, I had that terrible goatee back in the day. Don't lie to them. Not very cash money of you, Silvar. Do I have an escape pipe or do... okay, I do have an escape pipe, so I don't need to peace out of here before Chaz's TP gets drained. The part where it boings. But that's every part! But of course, because all of Penis music is good. This I can just unga bunga. Because Shadow Blades are pretty... yeah, all these enemies are pretty not a threat. I think all men should have facial hair. I don't think I look good with facial hair, because I go through 3 distinct stages when I grow out my facial hair. All of which are bad. I go from terrible neckbeard to, look like I could be a rapist to homeless person. With no middle ground between those 3 stages. It's bad. Like, facial hair and me do not look good together. Depends on face shape and hair growth. Yeah, exactly. Like, my brothers have the problem of, and this kind of infuriates them as to why, like, I don't like the way I look with facial hair, because they can't grow facial hair for shit, but, like, particularly my little brother really wants to have, like, a good beard, but he can't grow it. He can't grow it to save his life. And I'm just over here, like, you know, I get something resembling a beard in, like, just a few days, and I'm like, nah, I actually don't like how I look with facial hair. Fine, but could be thick and literally homeless. Yeah! Yeah! Okay, this should be the last G-Res. So I can still have Demi toss out a few party heals, but I just need to start going all out with attack skills and running through haunts because they suck. Oh, see, that's the one, like, I can grow beard, I can grow goatee. I can't grow a good stash. Like, stash, for some reason, that's the, like, facial hair that does not grow in. I don't know why. It's very strange. Yeah, try to go for an eliminate, and then you just, like... I forget if I've seen you with a stash or not, Rep. I think I might have seen a picture once. I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure that was before we got acquainted. Let's pop a medic pow. And just a double slash. Just use all the skills, who cares? It doesn't matter. Okay, so it's like 30 healing to everyone, but it also picks people up from being dead, which is useful. Yeah, I think having a good mustache is, like, quite powerful. Like, I would enjoy... Maybe it's a whole the grass is greener thing, because, like, that's the one facial hair that I would be good with these days, is having a good mustache, but, like, I can't grow a good mustache. I made an attempt at it a while back, and it just looked awful. The encounter rate's pretty high, yeah, but I've sought this place out on purpose because it has such a high encounter rate, because I got my ass beat by the boss that's coming up. So good morning. How you doing, Taylor? I suppose afternoon in your part of the world already, isn't it? In it! But yeah, at a certain point, is old JRPG. I just am good with high encounter rate coming with the territory. Kind of numb to it at this point. Let's try a crash. Pick Chaz's body up off the ground. Go for an eliminate. And fireballs. It really is grass is greener. Fair enough. Okay, got one assassinate. Got two assassinates. Nice. But now I am completely out of healing, so it is time to return to town and see what I can buy. Escape pipe. Imagine that. Tail, you being bad at growing facial hair. Whatever would be contributing to that. Catchy as fuck to my late 20s. Yeah, I feel like well, it was more like my mid-20s for me. Emphasizing your strengths. Yeah, trouble is, like, a lot of us like to see other people's strengths and we want those instead. That's what I think is just like a cycle of that with facial hair and guys. Oh, also laser. Hell yeah. Oh, hey, it's the dog again. Where are the stairs to get to the dag? Because I would not mind having some more money. Yeah, happy game month to you as well. Let's go to sticker beard at 16, then I do it 37. Yeah, I can think of some people like that from high school as well. What a troublemaker. I'll get you this time. Ah, wait! This is why dogs are the worst. No, I don't mean that. I didn't mean that. Only a little bit. As I mentioned, I'm not a dog person. I have a legit phobia. Just give me a cute cat. Somehow he'd be bald. Yeah! That's the thing. People who can grow good facial hair that early, they probably have so much testosterone that the male pattern baldness happens. I know, my stonks have just fallen so much in your eyes. It's like a don't meet your heroes, except don't get to know your heroes or something, I don't know. I feel like Chaz probably needs the defense boost the most. Because let's see, he's got 74. Yeah, so I kind of need him to be a front line. Well, I could also give it to Rika. Rika's got better... Her defense is almost as good, and she's got more HP, so... Yeah, let me give this new armor to her, actually. 10 more defense. Love to see it. Not a person. That's true, you know. There are so many things you could do with editing. It might not be me in that terrible old content I've shown off on stream. I just slapped my voice over some other hapless person whose videos I stole. You will never be able to prove it for sure, except for the multiple people who know me IRL who watch these streams, who can attest to that being me in the past. Unless they're also paid actors, how deep does the web go? You'll never know for sure. Okay, I only need like 1,200 more Maseda to buy another Psymail, so I'm just gonna grind up to get that, and then we will go fight the boss again. Hey, that'll wake you up, Dread. So you're welcome. I've done you a favor. But yeah, coffee in the nose does not sound like... Wasn't I warned to not fight these things? How bad could it be? I'll just treat this like a boss fight. This is a Dune reference. Yes, yes it is. Crosscut, Demi, you just attack because you can't really do anything useful. Oh yeah, I don't think I looked up what Rever does. My brain just thinks of Reversi, which is a board game. Oh, Rever! That's a res spell. That's a life spell. Shit, okay. I imagine for a while, yes, it will be smelling like bitter brew. Attack power up. Whoa! Okay. As expected, it is weak to ice. Oh, how bad is this gonna be? Fuck. Well, they weren't kidding when they said don't fight it. Oh god, when was the last time I saved? I just lost all that grinding that we did. Well, if it isn't the consequences of my rash actions. Fuck. Well, this is what happens when you stream sleep deprived, I guess. I believe, have a speed up function in this copy, so I'll just make use of that. We can get back to the grinding. Plus, I'm not that far off from being able to buy another Psymail. Because, like, the headpieces didn't really help me that much. Because this is before I bought those, yeah? Because it was just for Rika who had them. Yeah, it was only like a 2-point increase over the laser crown, so instead I just focus on the Psymail. I grind smarter, basically. Okay, but now I know, unless I'm in... Wait. Or, I could just cruise around in the Land Rover and fight those things. Come on. Fight me, you big worm nerds. Come on, do it! Kill me! Not you. I'll kill them with a cluster bomb. Oh, that's right. The money I get is reduced when I... That's right. Okay, never mind. That's not a good option either. Well, damn. First, just gonna save just to make sure. So hey, who's ready to speed run through some grinding, which surely will not lead to me making rash decisions at all. And it's fine for me to use speed up, because this is on the copy you buy off of Steam. You know, I mean, you guys know that I never emulate things. Certainly. I would never lie to you about that. I'm the most honest streamer on the platform. But in this case, I'm legitimately not. Or, you know, if you wanna split hairs, I'm emulating in, like, an official way, because it's sold by Sega. He sleeps with phone notice on too. I actually do. It's kind of bad. I do occasionally get woken up by someone like Hugh, like just sending me a Discord DM at like 5 in the morning. That's not what happened today, though. It wasn't anyone's fault that I was woken up early. It was just straight up my brain being like, "It is 5 a.m. Wake up." That's unhealthy? Yeah, probably. I should really fix that. Like, I do miss, back in college, I had just the good old-fashioned wind-up, like, alarm clock that I used, rather than relying on my phone for the alarm. You could, yeah, I know, I just haven't bothered to do it yet. And besides, I always have my phone on just vibrate only, so it's usually not too difficult to... Oh, I still have Rune in second position. I need to change that, like... now. So it was just like, here's defense high. Yeah, he's still a wizard. Blam a bunch then. First, that would require you to be awake at 4 a.m. We both know that's not gonna happen. Well, maybe if you stayed up. Scheduled message. Ah, shit. Got me again. Okay, so Demi is actually a little better for defense at the moment. Then Chaz, then Rika, then Rue. I can't do that either. Stay awake meds. Is that what the kids call them these days? No, I'm sure they are. In fact, legit meds, knowing you, but couldn't resist me. Right, yes, that is the joke I was going for, Dread, thank you. Oh wait, no, I should have her attack over here, him attack over here. That should be enough to wipe out the... Perfect. Don't meth my drugs. What a sentence. I don't want to use this speed up too much because I think it's kind of lame to do. Even if I did, you know, pay for this, it's a legit copy. But it just feels lame to do. So I would rather not if I don't have to. Do a disrupt and then a gravity. But in cases like this, where I've lost, like a half hour of grinding due to my own goddamn stupidity, yeah, I'm gonna use speed up. They're all illegal in Japan. That's wild. But I know Japan can be very touchy about that sort of thing, so that also doesn't surprise me very much. Wait, what? Oh! Res literally doesn't work on Demi. Oh. I guess that's why she gets so many recovers. Man, I literally made a joke about that earlier, like imagine if they did that. Getting sped up as punishment enough. Yeah, that's kind of my thought. Well, there were multiple taunts. Yeah, let's get out of here. I don't take and mess around with no haunts, but if they're alone, that's fine. God damn it, they did the thing. Hate fighting these things. Because they're like, oh hey, I'm just gonna do a bunch of damage to the whole party. I'm like, don't have a good way to heal the party yet. Then again, I already know this is not gonna be a boss run. So, it's fine. Two haunts, still too many. Okay, double centaur. Centaurs are dangerous enough that I don't want the unga bunga through my commands. Like, I could set up a macro for that, but it wouldn't do the targeting that I had set up, to at least kill one of them off. Man, and we still managed to get some good hits in on me. Lord. Also, it's kind of funny to do the do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Like, kind of a banger sped up, not gonna lie. I mean, it's a banger at normal speed, so that makes sense. God damn it, stop with this corrosion bullshit. Oh, this is why we don't fight these things, and we just run. But I'm already committed, so what is the sunk cost fallacy? I've never heard of it before in my life. So then do monomaids work on her if she doesn't get healed by healing spells? That's perhaps something I should figure out the next time she takes damage. Just in case I need to know that or not at a critical juncture. Alright, and back to speed up land. Okay. Let's do some insta-kills up in here. And stasis beam. And an earth. And an eliminat. And I don't know, Hune or Flelly. How about a Gewat? Nice! Both of the insta-kills hit. Love to see it. Oh, nope. Nope. Not dealing with that encounter. So how are we doing? How's everyone's Sunday? Aside from the whole sleep deprivations, mine's been pretty good. Thoroughly enjoying it. Not even the being a dumbass and losing progress like I literally just did is breaking up my vibe today. Eliminate works, crash works. I think these guys might have like a low resistance to insta-kill like spells and skills. It seems like they get hit a lot by it. Versus like most of the time, particularly Crash. Crash doesn't seem to work that much on most enemies. Kind of low-key, sitting here dreading Monday. Gonna have to really try to resist the urge to play hooky for work. Because God, I don't want to work tomorrow. Already preemptively Sunday scarying myself, which is a totally like healthy and good thing to do. I think the chat tracker did crash. It sure fucking did. Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you guys. It's the thing that keeps partnering with me. Some costs is all the XP you're gonna make back this time, definitely. Do not have Icicle? Short sword breakthrough, okay. Brutal Sanity next. Interesting. You taking a look at that for a video, Cody, or just checking it out just cause? Also, how old is old? Silver, how big is your backlog? It does feel to an extent like every game is in your backlog. Let's do a Gawat. Ooh, eliminate mist. Less luck with the insta-kills that time. That's fine. This dump be huge. 2005, okay. Good era, good era. I wish I knew more, like, old PC games. I feel like it's a... Like, I'm pretty good about knowing a lot of retro stuff in consoles, but PC gaming, like, was not a part of my life, really, until, outside of, like, janky RPG Maker stuff, until I really became an adult. 1,500 to 100 plus in my wish list. Hey! Well then. We're not so different, you and I. Do I... No, I'm out of eliminates. Okay. We Unga Bunga with single target and hope a crash hits. Crash did hit. Always good to see that. Grizz is about to die. So let's try and make sure that don't happen. G-Res on him and just bonk. I liked it, so I'll make a vid on it. I mean, that seems like a pretty good method. That's as fair as any other. You'll make your Madular's review of Tales of Symphonia 2. Because I almost feel like we could see, like, a revival of the angry YouTube reviewer. Like, it's been a long time since the heyday of James Rolfe and all those he inspired. You know, we could see the hate make a comeback. It could be nostalgic. You never know. I do think that's a little unlikely, but, like, there's a lot of people that like things. There are all the people who hate. No, I'm sure they're still out there. Angry Cody reviews. No. He would make a separate channel and it would be Pretty Angry Cody. I'm telling you, just needs to fully exploit the Pretty Cody variations. Poopy diaper gold keeping sharks. Man, that style of, just that style. Interesting. Makes sense that there was an original Xanadu for there to be a next. Graw. Graw did not result in kills. That's not great. And Rune and Grizz are almost dead. Great. It's good. It's good. Heal him. Kill that guy. Or just kill that guy, that works too. I never really got into the Humble Bundle buying frenzy. I'm not sure why. Older than to be. Wow, I need to have that sink in for a second. The debut to Baby Jane is older than the debut to Baby Jane was to the NES release in America. Damn. Yeah, that's the thing. You can't just be, you know, nostalgia critic screeching the whole time. You gotta have some wit to it. That is the key that I feel like a lot of people misunderstand about the angry reviewer's style. You gotta take the games down with at least a bit of flair. At least just a little bit. Just a little bit, as a treat. God damn it, used corrosion. Now, Repu is not responsible for the space-time continuum existing and continuing to make us all grow old. Be fair. It's about seething. Honestly, good way to put it, Brett. I agree with you. I know you were probably memeing with that, but I honestly think that's a good summation of it. Okay, Chaz, are you, like, more defensive than Demi at this point? Can I put you up front? No. Still kind of do want to, because it's easier to heal Chaz than it is to fix Demi. Also, how's my money doing? Less good than I would expect. Unfortunate. This I can unga bunga. We just stasis beam this hoe, and everybody else dogpile on the Centaur. For super war purposes. I mean, that's always the thing, right? Like, you know, hiding the truth within comedy. A lot of comedians do that, and then they get too caught up on, like, you know, whatever message about life or society or whatever they have, and they lose sight of the comedy. They can keep up the blending of it. It's good. I'm still on this chatter. Well, shit. I mean, I know it's sunk cost fallacy, but I do want to stick around just because they're gonna make me spend enough resources to stay around here, so... You don't have any eliminates left. Do a hewn just to kill the Shadow Saber. Okay, now Demi and Rune are almost dead. Great. 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 Cover. Another G-Res of Rune. Fight. Do another heal. There we go. Ooh, the Nort. The felons in this dungeon, they do be hitting hard. They do indeed be hitting hard. That's fine. I'm good with having to manage my resources, just I'm a little less good at it when I'm... God damn it! I hate these things! What the hell do you mean, ground? Also, can you not? Oh, the coffee, right. Of course, I forgot. You shoot that guy, fight that guy, fight that guy. Hit him with the gravity. Over Puerto Rico, she learns shift. Okay, I'm getting back closer to where I was, I'm pretty sure. And I got just over 10,000 Seda. Okay, 2 centaurs. Shouldn't need to be that careful, but I still do need to be a little careful. Stasis beam. Yeah, no reason to take chances. Just make sure I kill these guys with that, and then do a G-Watt on the other one. I really do like how when you stun or paralyze an enemy, you can tell because their animation stuff. That's really cool. Much better way than just, like, you know, putting lightning bolts over their head or whatever. A nice touch. Ooh, I get a surprise round on these guys? Okay. Well, we meme. We meme, we stasis beam, and then, we just dogpile the shit out of one guy. Also, it's very weird just because my brain is stuck on Final Fantasy. Oh, missed. Still, there's only one guy who's moving, so we can just dogpile him, but it's weird to me every time that gravity doesn't do, like, percentage HP-based damage. My brain is like, no, it's Demi, right? But no, this is a completely different series, and it's mildly insane of me to expect it to work the same way. But is my brain. It's like when I tried, when I tried playing Dragon Quest for the first time, I kept getting mixed up on, like, cure and heal because... I don't remember exactly why I was messing that up. Also, I still have crashes, though, so I should be using those. Crash over here. Stasis beam here. And Earth, why not? Just try and stun the whole dang group. Anyway, we started blasting. Okay, neither of them got stunned. But that's fine. It was a surprise round anyway. I'll just split up my attackers here. Add in a flare. And that should be enough. Even a level up for my boy Rune, and he learns the res spell. Yeah, I should be able to squeak out at least one more here. At least.
Anyway, we return to speed up mode.
Ugh, two haunts, no. What I really kind of need is, like, a gold bricker or gold golem type enemy. Or even like a moneybags type enemy from Dragon Quest that's just, its whole thing is like, hey, I don't give much XP, but I dispense gobs and gobs of sweet, sweet cash. I really like that Dragon Quest does that. Just like have a few enemies where like, hey, I just give one of the resource you expect to get from enemies, but I give a shitload of it. Like, metal slime hunting is just so relaxing. I know a lot of people do not share the same view on it, but I like it. I think it's a very fun way to do a grind in a JRPG. Oh, I'm out of healings. I can still do a Gra, though. I can still do Gravity, the movie. And then we Unga Bunga. How's the team doing? Not great, though Demi still has a recover in the tank, so I think I should be able to do at least one more fight. And you know, surely I'll just be able to zip through this place because I remember the path to get here, right, Brain? Right, Brain? Spoiler alert, I will probably not remember the correct path to get up to the roof. Because brain broke. But I'll manage, probably just bitch and moan at myself the whole way. And just Unga and Bunga, and that should finish it. There we go. Very good. Level for Chaz. Is it? It might just be me, but I feel like the stat gains from leveling up are starting to like taper off a bit. Okay, now to return to town, and well, first save, make sure that's preserved. Return to town, rest up, buy the stuff I need, save again. Now this time you totally got this, Sandworm. No, not like this again. I mean, I can take him to the Land Rover. I've proven that. But on foot, absolutely not. Unless, you know, I could theoretically get, like, meme with an eliminate or a crash and just get an insta-kill. That would be kind of funny. Also, are they raising the cost of the inn every time I stay there? Is that a game mechanic? I swear to God, the inn was cheaper before.
Back before all these tourists came and ruined it.
Okay, let me see what I'm working with here. First thing, sell that worthless Shadow Blade. Probably, but, well, I mean, damned if I can think of a good counter video game example off the top of my head. Yeah, that's a good feel for sure. forget, was ceramic mail? No, that's not an upgrade for anyone. Right, because everyone who can rocket is already rocketed. Because I so foolishly bought a ceramic mail before coming to this town and it immediately getting outclassed. Oh, excellent. I can actually buy a second Psy mail. So I'm more prepared than I was last time. Great. I do think I put this on Grizz. I do think I put this on Grizz, yeah. So the ceramic mail, buy an escape pipe, and then I should be good to go and punch this boss in the goddamn face. Except this town doesn't have escape pipes for sale. That's right. Oh, I have a second one in my inventory. Never mind, we're good. Okay, with proper preparations in place. Right, because Chaz has the... yeah, he has the increased defense power at this point. Also, I'm just now noticing that Grizz's race is listed as Motavian. Like, that is the planet we're on, so Grizz and his people are the natives of this world? And humans just rolled in here and did a colonialism? Is that the lore? Okay. Not sandworm. Can, in fact, kill. Oh. Well, that's sturdier than I expected, though. That's fine. Just will need to expend some resources, fight a little bit smarter than just mashing attack over and over. But that's so hard. Oh. They do that little damage? Shit, I shouldn't have actually wasted any TP on them. Oh! Oh! That's so much more money. Dear God. I should have been grinding out here. Well, today is just a day of me being the entire circus, huh? I guess that's how it goes sometimes. God damn it. Well, I mean, with 600 a kill, I may as well grind up my third one of that armor. I feel like there's no reason not to. I've already committed to this being a grind stream at this point. Hey, bye. Real big choose to be horrible. Teaching moment. That's fair. That's fair. Just kind of feels bad. It did give me a surprise attack. Now, chat, if this doesn't work, I will retreat next round, but I have to try. I have to try. IBM's... I know some of those words so far. Come on, just insta-kill the worm, it'd be funny. Do it for the content. Come on, Grizz, I believe in you! Damn it. Alright, yeah, let's get the hell out. Imagine if it had worked, though. Just unga bunga, because they do, like, no damage. Well, they're doing a little bit of damage to Demi, but not enough to the point where I actually have to care. Even when it's only 3, that's 450 a kill. That's good money making right there. That's good money right there. They do just so little damage, even by squishier party members. And I love that for enemies. Keyboard not clicky enough. Okay, fair. Is it still a mechanical keyboard, though? I guess the thing that tripped me up was IBM-inspired styling. And the buckling spring. I guess I get that now. Like, I never used to be about mechanical keyboards, but I don't know. An ex of mine had one, and it was like, I can kind of fuck with this, actually. I get the appeal. But I go back and forth on if I want one for, like, my regular keyboard. I don't know if I'm willing to go that way. Because I do think it's nice, but I worry that, like, probably not enough of a difference for it to matter, but, like, will the increased resistance and having to do with that, like, just contribute to, like, potential carpal tunnel down the road? But that's more about, like, repetitively doing the same motion than, like, doing the same motion a lot, but doing it hard. Bye, sandworm, the spice must flow. And you know, these, like, baby sandworms are not... Oh. Well then. Hey team, let's get the fuck out of here. Here I was, just saying, like, how I didn't mind when infant worms showed up, and the game's like, Buenos dias, fuckboy. You aren't into them, don't get them. I feel like I'm at just the right amount of into them. Like, I have a moderately nice keyboard. It's, I actually don't even know what brand this is, but, like, it's got some, like, light-up stuff and, like, some additional buttons. And is, like, mechanical, but only, like, a little bit. Like, it doesn't take that much to press the keys. I don't know. It's nice enough for what I need it for. And that's good enough for me. It's kind of like, I like tea, but I don't want to get so into tea that I have to drink the expensive stuff. It's kind of like that. Like, I've gotten enough into whiskey now that I'm not really good at drinking cheaper whiskey. Unless I, like, you know, dilute the hell of it with, like, mixed drinks. Like, I can't have cheap whiskey straight anymore. And that's kind of sad to me. Because my favorite way to enjoy whiskey is just straight. No ice, no nothing. Just let it stand alone. It's delicious. That is a Poiso cane on Rika, so we should take care of that. Yeah, I'm already almost at the point where I can buy that new armor. Good lord. Grinding out in the field truly is just the way to go here. Well, if only I had known how quickly this would have devolved into grind, I would have done this. Don't, game, can you not? Would have tried to do some grinding off stream, but oh well. Is old RPG. This comes with the territory. Sooner or later, you gotta do some grinding. Not as much as, like, some people who don't play retro RPGs seem to believe. Where, like, oh, 90% of the game is grind. Like, no, you don't. It's incidental grinding. It's grinding on the way to an objective. True grinding is not just you are fighting a random battle. It is you are fighting a random battle for the sake of fighting a random battle, like I'm doing now. If that is kept at a minimum, then I'm fine with a lot of random battles. Because then random battles becomes part of the resource management game of, like, keeping your party up while, like, doing a reasonable amount of magic, and, like, it becomes part of the challenge of your story objective. That's at least how I've always viewed RPGs with a lot of random encounters. Because even if it's not, like, tactically challenging to defeat the enemies, you still have to think about, like, okay, do I use the big heal to heal everyone while I'm trying to conserve my MP or TP for what boss is inevitably going to come at the end of this dungeon? Boots up RuneScape. Yeah? I mean, MMOs are a whole different I got a surprise attack. I got a surprise attack. I must attempt the meme. I must attempt the meme. I must attempt the meme. Come on. Give me an insta-kill. You know you want to. God damn it. But just imagine if it had worked. It would have been great. They're giving me another shot. They're giving me another shot. And now I'm just picturing, like, people like Repu who know the game just quietly, like, saying to themselves, man, it's literally immune to instant death. Stop wasting your time. Which is probably the thing. It's probably, like, highly resistant to instant death and stuns, just based on what I'm seeing here. Because the whole thing is like, hey, you should run from this enemy. This ain't no Final Fantasy X sandworm. Where you just meme on it and have Orin use Shooting Star and send it into the stratosphere. Fair, fair. You just know much more than me. So you're my stand-in when I talk about a theoretical viewer who has deep knowledge of the game. That's perhaps unfair. I'll keep it more general in the future. I imagine it would kind of be like me in Final Fantasy IX. Like, I've played through that game at least 6 or 7 times, and Technique SAR? That's a new one. What do that do? That is the wrong page. That is also the wrong page. SAR. Restores little... Oh! Oh, it's a technique for a party heal. Cool. Hell yes. We love that for Rika. Okay, only heals humanoids, and it seems to be just like the same as medical power. Which, cool. I like that. Great. But yeah, I've played Final Fantasy IX a lot and have a lot of game knowledge on it. But yeah, I also do not know everything about it. Partially because that game is, insane with its missable stuff and, like, optional content. Because they want it to be like, hey, you should go to Play Online to get the details about this. And nowadays it's like, yeah, that site doesn't exist anymore. And it was always kind of bad even when it did. Like, I think that was a problem even with the... I think that was the game with the Brady Games Guide where, like, they borderline didn't tell you anything in terms of, like, that weren't surface-level mechanics. They were like, to get further details on this, you have to go to the Play Online site. Which, of course, hasn't existed in years and years and years anymore. Which is a shame, because I love, like, a nice, well-written, like, just paper... video game guide. I think they can be a true pleasure to read, but a bad one? Oof. Sucks. Sucks a lot. Okay, so Rika still is like the less, yeah, she has 82. Chaz has slightly more. Okay. So, Riz, Chaz, Rika, Demi, Rune. Alright, stay at the inn, and then we go forth to kill a boss. And that may actually do it for me, I'm not sure. I'll see how I'm feeling after that. Like I said, the sleep deprivation. Okay, we save, so that grinding will not be lost. Not this time. No way. Wait, no. I go left, I go up, and then I go over, and then I go right. Oh man, I'd forgotten about these boys, the fly screamers. It's like coming back to an old friend. 'Cause they don't spawn on the top floor, apparently. yeah, I'm gonna be using and abusing Hune to cut through random encounters to get up there. Because I should save his SP for, reses and single target magic in the boss fight itself. See, this is nice now. I've got more tools now that I've leveled up. I've got, I now know I have the party-wide heal on Demi. I've got a party-wide heal on Rika. Rune has a res spell. I feel so much more prepared. And, well, informed, too. From the description, even the description on the website that I have pulled up to, like, tell me what shit does, it did not make it clear that medic power was going to be a res to people as well. So I did take a tiny bit of umbrage for this good old page on RPGClassics.com. How dare you not be an exhaustive treasure trove of knowledge? You're the internet. You're supposed to have everything there is to know about anything. It's fine. And now Chaz becomes the healing TP pool for outside of combat. Damn you, writer from 20 years ago. I know, right? So inconsiderate of them. Didn't they know that I would need this specific information this far in the future? You know, live streaming was not even like a twinkle in... Who was the guy? Justin? Zai? Because it was Justin.tv before Twitch. Same reason I hate Tolkien. Understandable, have day. Actually, no, I do kind of want you to explain that take. Been a while since I've read Lord of the Rings, but I did read them as a kiddo. I was in like 2nd or 3rd grade. But I was always punching way above my reading level. Like, I read War and Peace in 6th grade. I didn't understand it, particularly because I had to struggle with the Russian names, but I did read it. Some objectively incorrect takes, and that was one. Didn't quite take them all down in the surprise round. Alas. Still haven't read a book. We all get a couple bad takes. It's true, it's true. But not my take on Chrono Cross, though. That's obviously the truth that they don't want you to know. Now, let's see. I do have a few takes that I know are completely insane. Like my take of, Greek Caterpillar. No. You gotta... That one's overrated. You gotta, for, you know, the beginner stuff, the essential reading, you gotta go with 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Don't get better than that. And then from there, you move on to Clifford. Chef's kiss. But no, I know one of my takes that regularly gets, yes, my insane takes are like food. I have weird takes on food, like, you know, doubly so because I'm a white boy, where I don't like cheese. Like, more so that I really, really don't like yellow cheese, but even white cheese, if there's too much of it, I'm like, why would you ruin a thing like this? Like, I'm never gonna have a cheeseburger if a hamburger is an option. I'm like, I actively think putting cheese on a burger makes it worse. Yeah, that's the usual reaction people have so far. Maybe that's where it started, Dread. I just read about this giant red dog and I'm like, ooh, that's scary. And then what's another one? Like, toaster strudels. If you guys know that. I prefer them without the frosting. Okay. Game cannot be saved here. Unless... Alright, let me make sure everyone's healed up. Childhood trauma unlocked. Hooray! We did a therapy, chat. Great clown takes. Alright. Let's punch this insect in the face. With magic and weapons. So the Psycho Wand, we can break the barrier. How does that make you feel? No, chips and queso just feel bad for me. Give me chips and salsa any day. Don't let me get the Psycho Wand. You don't have to tell me that.
Don't argue.
It's supposed to make you feel bad. Understandable. Alright. Open with Warcry, and I think... I could see if Githy was any good, but I'd rather save him for single target healing. Let me just start bashing away with Crosscut. And shift him, and then Rika can... Well, no, I kind of need to save her MP, her TP rather, for... Yeah, and since Chaz might be on single target healing duty, I'll have her shift herself. Or no, actually, I'll deban to boost defense, and do barrier. That should help with this boss going absolutely wild with all the fucking damage it throws out, and start spamming your wand. That's how you know the cheese is working. Yeah, I have friends who are, like, actively lactose intolerant, and I'm like, oh no, I don't have a problem with, digesting dairy, I just don't like it, and they're like, why are you like this, Bim? I did, in fact, save this time. Okay, now that Warcry is up, you just Unga Bunga attack. Spamming Crosscut. SARS, what? Well, I mean, between... yeah, I should be able to have her... let her have a shift, as a treat. Poor Demi, she's trying her best. Okay, yeah, those crits are much less bad than they were before. Okay, yeah. It was super stupid to not open with Deban when I knew that was an option. I could try to stasis beam? No, that's almost certainly not gonna work. So let me see how Paleli does. Let's see. The advanced ice was doing like 159. Oh, that's much worse. Nope. Go back to ice spell. The enemy has the power of 69 on their side. This will be a difficult battle indeed, with this knowing this knowledge. I feel like that's just like the default for every lactose intolerant person I've ever met. Like, oh, dairy makes me feel like I'm going to die, but I love it so much. I'm like, why? Why? Dairy's not that good, is it? And then we usually get into the thing where I explain my thoughts on cheese, and they're like, I don't understand you, at best, or I want to kill you and take this part of you for myself. Really mean, and it is. Okay, this round, Chaz gets to do a thing, because we can't heal the robot. She must heal herself. See, I can hang with spicy food pretty well. If it does affect me to the point where I'm like weeping while eating it, that's even better. Alright, there we go. Wasn't nearly that bad once I did the proper preparations. I actually feel a little embarrassed that I got stomped so hard in round one. The Psycho Wand. We did it!
So as long as we have the Psycho Wand, there's no need to fear Zio.
You two, is anything wrong?
Rika, you too.
Rune?
What's going on, you two?
Chaz, we've got to return to Crop right away. Huh? Get a move on it. We're leaving. Game. Game, don't. Don't. I am not ready for this on this little sleep. Do not kill my favorite character in this video game.
Chaz! Alice's condition has suddenly taken a turn for the worse. Alice! Chaz, we're able to meet Rune. That's good. Alice! Alice! Rune, can't you do anything with your powers?
The Black Wave is not a product of Zeo alone. It contains an even more evil power which I can't cure.
Chaz, don't worry. Chaz. Rune. I'm here. I'm right here. Alice. Rune, please help Chaz. Rune. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Alice. Chaz, come here. Let me take a good look at you. You've become an honorable adult before I knew it. From now on, you have to carve out your own destiny by yourself. Alice! Don't say that! Alice! Chaz, meet you. Alice! Ah!
Testament to this game that we're like maybe 8 hours in and it's hitting me this hard. Fuck! You can't sleep. What am I doing? Chaz, in a far-off country before Alice picked me up, I did some pretty bad things. When I joined forces with Alice as a hunter, I was at last able to earn some money and live a pretty comfortable life. Everything seemed to be going fine. But now, Alice is gone. Of course I want to avenge her death, but what am I to do? Should I fight? If so, what for? Money, huh? Do you really think that Alice was fighting just for money? What? Is fighting technique the only thing you learned from Alice? You better think it over. Okay, I'm still sad, but I'm a little distracted by, like, her evening wear. Leotard and long and tall boot combo? I like.
Hey, Chaz? I'm thinking it was really a good thing that I was able to get you out of the bioplant. I've learned so much from Seed. About oceans, mountains, towns, and people. There's a big difference between knowledge attained from studying and actual real-life experiences. Like the smell of the ocean, the blue of the mountain, the bustling of a town, and the warmth of people.
Thank you, Rika. I get it. It's okay. I don't care. I'm going to return to the Academy. I think it's best to report on what has happened so far. I plan to convince the Academy to come up with a plan of action. Good. I'm counting on you, Han.
I'm also going to return home. The children are waiting for me. Chaz, keep your spirits up.
Okay. We'd better go too. Here lies Alice Brangwyn. Alice. Well, now instead of being tired and hungry, I'm tired, sad, and hungry. So, I need to deal with that. You killed off the best character. In a glorious way, Phantasy Star 4, but still, fuck you a little bit for that. So I'm gonna start to wrap it up here. Thanks everybody for coming out. Spend a little bit of your morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it may be for you. No, not the shuffle music, not right after that. This game is great so far, and I look forward to playing it more, but right now, that hit me in the heart just a little too much right now. Oh, hey! I have not had a chance to raid him in a very long time. I am going to raid, my friend, Celtic Red Cross, who has just started playing some Far Cry 5. Give him some love. Dude does not get a whole lot of the viewership, so I would appreciate it. He's good dude. Glad you got through the hard part. No, not today, tomorrow. Fair enough. Alright, and... oh, God. This new raid... okay, there we go. Raid is queued up. Yeah, I will see if I can sneak in a stream during the week. Probably not, though. So I will just return on Saturday with Shuffle Saturday. Farewell, Alice. You are a real one. No character in this game will live up to you. And my name is Vimbert. I'll see you around. See you around the internets, everybody.
Oh! Yes, cheeseburger! There's fire, run! Okay. Bob, we'll come back for you, buddy.